Alright, so let's go to 18 so we can get that sexy fucking strength score up, baby. God damn it. Ooh, give me that strength score. Skill up. Poison making. Expert. The character has seen more battles than an even seasoned soldier and gains a small bonus to attack. Warriors and rogues gain access to a third tier talents. Mages can take more damage from an attack before it drops their spellcasting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I really want to get this up. Let's see. The character is highly experienced and gains small bonus to armor and attack. Rogues can access a top tier weapon talents. Third tier weapon talents. So we haven't even gotten to third tier yet. So let's get our coercion stuff up, so we can get our cunning. Next, we're going to be leveling up our cunning. All right, warrior, powerful. Though trained on the warriors gain great health and reduce fatigue penalty for wearing armor. That's level 4. Level 4. Shield pummel. Character follows up an attack with 2 hits from the shield, dealing normal damage with each attack. If the target fails a physical resistance check, it is stunned. Shield mastery doubles the character's strength bonus for each strike. Really now? Jesus. Okay, so shield mastery does a whole bunch of stuff. So two-handed. So this, they want me to do crazy stuff with my shield, right? And then two-handed is like... Maybe I shouldn't level up my... Maybe I shouldn't level up my strength to use that attack, because we're shield bearer, right? We're going with the idea that I'm a coward and I'm afraid to use both hands, right? So I have a shield, like I'm someone who's just beginning to learn, right? Drop it all into cunning. I really don't want to use any of those abilities. Let's see. Shield defense. While this mode is active, the character drops into a defensive stance that favors the shield, gaining a bonus to crest and missile attacks, but making a penalty to attack. With shield balance, the attack penalty is reduced. With shield expertise, the defense bonus increase. Shield mastery, defense bonus increases even further. Okay. Okay. So it makes me hit less, which this is pretty good, probably used in the combo with Taunt and Threaten. So I think we're good with that. I think I'm fine with that. So we got a Tactics slot, Shield Bash. This is just what I'll do in general. Let's see. Self. Has armor type, being attacked by type of attack, surrounded by enemies. Being attacked by range attacks will activate my shield defense. And then, so we'll just have this set up so it does it automatically, right? So self. And let's see, being attacked by melee targets, surrounded by at least 2 enemies, surrounded by no enemies. So no enemies. I wonder if this turns off my precision strike. I guess so. I wonder if that turns off my precision strike. Will put us to aggressive. Alright, let's see. Hunter, elf woman.
I see you have not returned with young Tamlin. Are we to assume the worst?
Oh yeah, that dude's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Blessed creators, guide him into the beyond.
He didn't listen.
I know
I
you
told
and
him no,
Tamlin
and
were
he
friends.
kept insisting.
My
I promise
condolences
it
on
wasn't
your
my
loss.
fault. Thank you, Master Ellen. I would like to hear stories of your father's battle. Would you, why would you, may I see your crafts? All right, thank you, Master.
May the creators guide your path.
Let's see here. There's Meryl.
I wish we'd had more time to examine those artifacts. Perhaps another time, if the Keeper thinks it's wise.
Are you crazy?
It was good to meet you. Perhaps I'll get to hunt with you someday.
I should go. I've never seen Semlin. I've never seen the Shemlin city. What's it like? Do elves from the city learn to fight or shoot bow? We hear city elves don't know what it means to be elven.
Well, back in the city, we hear the same about you. Stories about Dalish bandits attacking people for no reason.
Oh,
We would never resort to banditry.
I told you.
I'm just saying that's what we hear. And it's elves who say these things, too, not humans.
Oh, they both hate each other. Oh my god. For different reasons.
You've never been to a city? Surely you've at least visited a town.
We occasionally trade with the Shemlin in small villages, but only a few in the clan can undertake that task.
I can't imagine never having seen a city.
Yeah, because if you do, you'll get
It's
cooties, and you
crowded
can't do it.
with
Humans
buildings
have
all
cooties.
squeezed together. There are people everywhere, and it always stinks.
It smells like shit always.
Andraste's mercy, no.
Andraste's.
No one is allowed to walk around with any weapon. Fighting just gets you arrested. And I've never had to leave the city before, much less learn how to hunt.
Listen, I totally understand why us, the Dalish, the roaming elves, hate the city elves. Because being into a city, you do have to conform to these social norms and mores, right? And walking around openly, we have bows on our back. Like, the city guard would be like, can you not, brother? Can you not? It'd be like, but I got it on me. You know, I got it on me. You know I got it on me.
I got into trouble for stealing. I'm not a thief. We just never really had a choice. Mother was a maid, and I was lucky if I could get work at the docks. You make a living however you can, right?
Mother
When
was
Mother
a maid.
died, I got drunk and was caught picking a guard's pocket. They were going to hang me, but I escaped and, well, here I am.
Here I am. You won't have to resort to that anymore. Sometimes we must take if we need. We don't have much call for thieving.
I'll do my best to adjust and fit in. I never dreamed you'd be so welcoming. I thought at best you might hide me for a bit. I'm glad I was wrong.
I should go.
Of course. I hope to see you again.
So that gave me insight on Shemlin cities that I did not know about. So, because I have a heavy curiosity on everything these elders are telling me, right? So, yeah. Fenrir, what's up, buddy?
I wish we could have found Tamlin. If those creatures... Oh, I can't bear to think about that. Why
Me
do you
too,
think the
Sasuke.
Grey Warden won't tell you about this cure? It seems rather cruel to withhold it.
I have no idea. It must be something terrible. He will tell me soon.
Keeper Marathari won't let him withhold it. I say we get your cure, move the clan north, and put this all behind us.
Okay, he ended the conversation for me. Alright, bitch. Alright, where's the other cutie at? Let's see. There's Meryl, and then there's Marin.
You bring sad news. The Hala can sense it. They are restless and paw at the ground.
What's going on here? Alright, let's see. It seems they just... Okay, so there's really nothing for us here. They just want us to move along like you know you do. Even when your hope is gone, move along.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us?
Is Dalin my last name? No, it's not. Yes, Herod is dead. The Grey Warden says he is, but I'm not sure. It's my fault. I failed the clan. Don't look at me like that. This isn't my fault.
I know it's not your fault, Dalen.
I told him.
It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, Bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
Yeah, who came up with that? It's only N rhymes. The Keeper wants me to tell you to prepare a service. I don't recognize that poem. Must you prattle on so? Will you prepare a service for
Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on.
Thank you, Harad, but what if Tamlin isn't dead?
Yes. The Darkspawn are too dangerous to risk staying here.
Man,
I
people
ask
really
only
are
one
spooked
thing,
about Darkspawn.
if I may.
They are an issue.
This
There was a giant horde.
Grey
in the beginning,
Warden.
So
You have met him now, yes? Is he a good man?
stop moving your hand. For some reason, it makes the FPS die. I truly cannot tell.
Interesting. What is it he talks to the Keeper about, I wonder? Perhaps you should go and ask.
He's shagging her.
Of course. May the gods guide your path.
I don't like that. I can't. Oh, okay. That just ends the conversation. Holy shit. I pressed escape. I was about to say, I was like, I wish I could just, like, you know, skip through the conversations.
Your keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
Oh, for what purpose? Me? A Grey Warden? This is madness.
Is not madness, darling.
I don't want to do that.
Your survival depends on it.
The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that. But it means joining us.
Then I will join you. Can't you just give me the cure? I will not join out of pity. Will I be able to return to my clan? You would do that? That's very generous. Can't you just give me the cure?
The cure is only found by joining the Grey Wardens. As sole protectors against the Darkspawn, we're granted some immunity to the taint. But this is not charity. We enlist only the worthy, and you have certainly proven yourself.
How
Should you
dare
join,
you?
it's unlikely you'll ever be able to return here.
But I don't want to leave my mama and my papa. They're both dead. Leave. They're like, she's like, leave. You're gonna die and get us killed. I'm scared. I'm honored to be. I would rather take my chances. No, I refuse to go. Is the clan sending me away?
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty and your salvation.
This is all I've ever known. This is my hope. I love that you can fight away from
A
this,
home
like,
that
leaving.
Darkspawn may tear apart. This way you can find a cure and, protect your
like
clan.
they actually talk to
Have
me, and they actually
courage.
talk me into it. That's really cool.
Cannot express my sadness at sending one of our sons off into such danger, away from the clan that loves him. But if this is what the creators intend for you, darling, meet your destiny with your head held high. No matter where you go, you are Dalish. Never forget that.
But I don't want to. Please do not cast me away.
I welcome you to the Order.
Oh,
It is
whoa.
rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, darling. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
I guess so. I would like to stay for Tamlin's funeral.
We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Wow, I
Come
really
then,
like they
darling.
gave us the ability to do that.
Before the
That's
creators
really, really
guide you
cool.
from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
This is really, really good. This is, like, insane. The level of detail on just leaving, usually you're just like, oh yeah, leave, run away, go. Everyone's looking at me. It's because I'm sick. Oh. Ah. I just opened my mouth. Some people aren't even looking at me. They're like looking in the left corner. Scuffed. I will say that, like, giving us the option to do that.
We will
is,
be
like,
traveling
fantastic.
south
Oh
through the
my
hinterlands
God.
to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the
Wow.
Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The
Oh, I
King's
remember
forces
this
have
place.
clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Hi. Can we skip the introductions middle trip? I'm not your friend, human lord. I'm Luna, Your Majesty. Should we be a little bit snarky? We should be a little bit snarky, why not?
You've got yourself a lively one, Duncan. And I was beginning to think the wardens were all stodgy priests. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
Dude, what is this guy wearing? Too bad, the same can't be said for you. I thought humans considered us dangerous vagrants. You know the Dalish King Kalian? Dalish King Kalian? Oh, this is the king. Holy shit, I did totally... Thank you, Your Majesty.
I wish I knew more, but your people aren't exactly fond of mine. For good reason. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry
Everyone's
cut this
lied to
short,
me since
but
I was
should return to my
born.
tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Oh boy. I didn't realize things were going so well. It sounds like the blight is almost over. You sound very confident. I didn't realize things were
I'm
going
not
so
even
well.
sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do.
Okay, I get it.
I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
I got called a Grey Warden. That's crazy. I haven't been made one. I think I have to drink something if I'm not mistaken.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured. He didn't seem to take that Darkspawn very seriously.
True.
Did you lie to me?
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
So it's very interesting. Like, in the beginning, they played off the Darkspawns like they were something massive, terrifying, scary, which I think we've seen one of the wars end? Or maybe that was one of the battles that they ended up winning. And so it's very interesting that this king is like, oh, like, this has been going on for such a long time. He's like, oh, and, you know, humanity has been persevering through it and winning. He's like, oh, I wish to be, like, a part of the stories and, you know, fight a giant archdemon and we band together and there's songs and tales being told about me, right? It's gone to the point where it's being fetishized. So, which I'm assuming in this game, it's, you know, it's not going to be. It's going to be very badly. It's going to be very bad. You could, if it were not full. Do you think there's any more? Why not? He seems to regard Grey Wardens highly. What would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining
A
ritual.
lot of
without
names I
delay.
don't really understand. They're just words to me right now. What do you need me to do? What do you want from me? A hot meal might be nice first. I'm quite
I agree.
hungry.
We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now.
What do you need me to do? Why didn't you tell me about the cure before? Why is the ritual so secret? Am I the only recruit? Wonderful. Let's get this over with. What's the why is
The
the ritual
joining is
secret?
dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time.
Oh my
Until
god.
then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
What do you need me to do? Why didn't you tell me about the cure before? What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I
Okay.
ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek
I
him
kind
out
of
and
remember
tell
him.
it's
He was like
time
a
to
goody
summon the
two-shoes
other
paladin, I
recruits.
think.
Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay, Dad. No, don't do that. Achievement corrupt. Codex updated. The Chant of Light, the Blight. Oh my god. There's a big old poem for this. Alright, we'll read that after I take my potty break. Alright, let's see. The Chant of Light. No matter their power, their triumphs, the mage lords of the Tevinter were men and doomed to die. Then a voice whispered within their hearts, "Shall you surrender your power to time like the beast of the fields? You are the lords of earth. Go forth and claim the empty throne of heaven and be gods." In secret they worked, magic upon magic. All their powers and all their vanity they turned against the veil, until at last it gave away. Above them a river of light, before them the throne of heaven waiting beneath their feet. The footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. But when they took a single step towards the empty throne, a great voice cried out, shaking the very foundation of heaven and earth. And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven, and doom upon all the world. Violently were they cast down, for no mortal may walk bodily in the realm of dreams, bearing the mark of their crime, bodies so maimed and distorted that none can see them, and know them for men. Deep into the earth they fled, away from the light, in darkness eternal they searched for those who had goaded them on, until at last they found their prize, their god, their betrayer. The sleeping dragon Dumont, their taint twisted even the false god, and the whisperer awoken at last in pain and horror, and led them to wreak havoc upon all nations of the world, the first blight. Okay, so the people who first did this was the Tevinter, which is why he ended up saying, he was like, oh yeah, that's Tevinter stuff. Oh, look at that, he's walking in a scene. The fuck? Join the Grey Wardens. Let's see, quest updates. Let's see here. Very cool, huh? This place is very interesting, I'll definitely say that. It's very big, like an old keepy type of thing. Looks like war has been here before. Very spooky. I think I was supposed to follow where he was going, but he said, hey, go look around, so I guess I'll go look around. I'm kind of like getting flashbacks of when I last played this, but yeah, whatever. Soldier, soldier.
Make her watch over you, my lord.
My lord? Well, you know what? This is a perfect place to build it, because look at that. Look, it probably wouldn't. Look, this castle extended into the valley. They probably lost that part of the castle, but look at that. All these mountains and just a valley leading you towards us. This is, like, pretty insane strategic stuff going on here, right? The only thing that could, like, do us wrong is maybe someone blowing up a mountain, but that could, like, never happen, you know? So. Do these soldiers say anything?
Make her watch over you, my lord.
Make him watch over you, my lord. There's a girl with a sword. Girl with a sword. Let's see. Can I walk through these? Nope, I can't. He's like, you think? You fool. You dumbass. You think we would not add collision to a whole entire pillared wall? How dare you? It's extremely hard. Let's see. What's that over there? Look at that. A big old keep. And there's a thing over here. This is leaving, I'm assuming. Right? King's Highway.
Today, 2 units of men arrived every hour, and they expect to double that tomorrow. Still, the Terran worries that may not be enough.
It's kind of weird we're being thrown into a conflict right now when we ourselves don't very much know much about it.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
Tower of Ishal. What is the Tower of Ishal?
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
So what are wilders? Why is the tower off limits?
By orders of Terran Loghain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle.
Okay,
I'm
so
told
Terran
they
Loghain
discovered
is the
some
king
lower
now.
chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Oh, God.
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
Okay.
Make her speed your steps.
So the dwarves were the people that brought on the ruin, huh? Okay. Understandable. Does this work with a gamepad, actually? I think my gamepad's plugged in. Hold on, let me see. Would they have a gamepad stuff way back when? I don't even know. Let's see, let me plug it in. The USB port is literally about half a foot above my head, so I can't see where the hole is, but I can feel it. Let's see. And I got it in, and let me plug it in my controller. There's no controller support for this, right? There's no way you can do it. This game isn't made for it. Yeah, no controller support. Let's save our game. Ostagar. Alright, let's see. Go explore the area. If I remember, there's like some quest. I think there's like some chest over here that I could pick through. I remember following a guide playing prior.
Make her watch over you, my lord.
Like, the farthest I got was when we were dealing with werewolves, and we went into a cave, and there was a dragon, and my characters were not strong enough to beat the dragon. And, like, I saved in a spot where we could not go.
You must be the Grey Warden
beyond the
recruit that
dragon.
Duncan brought.
Yeah.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries.
Or was it a drake? I don't remember exactly.
Anywhere?
I'm fine, thanks. Where's Duncan Tennant? I'm looking for the Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
To the mages? Where's Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
Oh, there's more recruits.
Good luck to you then.
I'll be on my way. Let's see, so... Okay. Toggle mini map. There is no, King's Highway. I can't click on the mini map and, like, go. Okay, so I can't lay, like, a point down and have my character auto-run. Whoa, look at that! Look at that, Templar.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Are in the Fade? What?
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
So that's what they meant where, like, oh, like, so they can only peer into it, but going into it brought the Darkspawn, from what I can tell from that song that we had, the existing in it, actually being within that realm, the Fade, caused a whole bunch of things to mess up.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud.
I'm only here because I'm
sick. Introduce
sick.
myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you. I am Luna. I have seen quite a few mages today.
The Circle sent many. Mages have always helped in past blights. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced a Darkspawn
Stragglers,
before?
yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
We call it the Beyond, but I know no connection. What does the Fade have to do with anything?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade.
Okay.
It's home to many spirits, some
The astral
benevolent,
realm?
others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
Okay.
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin.
Yeah,
That
okay.
taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became
Okay,
the first
cool. I got
Darkspawn.
the idea just
At
from
least that's what the Chant of
them
Light
talking
says.
about the Fade. Alright, cool. The Chantry says many
It
things.
may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own
So I was
evil
able to
causes
figure it
human
out. That's
suffering.
really cool.
Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
I'll just kill Darkspawn. At least it's something to ponder. Don't you have any proper advice?
Advice? Never. You young ones know all there is to know about the world anyway. Why would you need advice from an elder? But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than
That's
talk to
super
me.
weird. I don't get it.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden.
That's super weird. Wayne's talents became apparent early on, particularly her skill of healing magic. She was well liked by all her mentors and recognized as an exceptionally gifted student. Even the Templars who watched her could not deny that she represented the best that the Circle had to offer. She was an intelligent young woman who possessed quite the confidence and maturity beyond her years. She spent many years mentoring apprentices within the Circle, and her peers thought so highly of her that she was asked to be the first enchanter Irving's successor. But she refused, saying that she had no desire to work in the upper echelons. When word reached the Tower of King Kaelin's call to arms, Wayne volunteered to go to Ostagar. Okay. Logain Mactur. It takes more than legends to win a battle. Logain was born a farmer during a time when his country was under foreign occupation. When he was still a boy, he joined the Resistance, where his considerable tactical genius quickly became apparent. He became close friends with Prince Merrick, the last true heir to the Ferladen throne, and together they led the rebels to drive out the forces of the Olestran Empire. Merrick raised his friends to the nobility, and Logain is now more of a symbol than a man. He represents the Ferladian ideals of hard work and independence. King Kaelin Theron. So we're dealing with two people. This guy seems like a general, and then this guy seems like the king. Let's see. I hope for a war like the Tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against the tainted gods. Son of the legendary king Merrick Theron, Kaelin was the first Fereldian king born into a line of free from foreign rule in 2 generations. Since his father's death, he's held the throne against his queen, alongside his queen, Honora. Mactier. Merrick Theron.
And we contemplate
Okay.
the death that may await.
Oh, the Fade. Oh my god, more things about a Fade. Great googly moogly. The study of the Fade is so old is as old as humankind. For so long as men have dreamed, we have walked its twisting paths, sometimes catching a glimpse of the city at its heart, always as close as our own thoughts, but impossibly separated from our own world. The Tevinter Imperium once spent vast fortunes of gold, Illyrium, and human slaves in an effort to map the terrain of the Fade, an ultimately futile endeavor. Wow, they were like, just throw slaves in there and hopefully one comes back and tells us what's what. If they died, they die. An ultimately futile endeavor. Although portions of it being the powerful spirits, all the Fade is a constant flux. The Imperium succeeded in fighting the desperate and ever-shifting realms of dozen demon lords, as well as cataloging a few hundred types of spirits, before they were forced to abandon their project. Jesus Christ. They looked into the abyss, learned about it, and they're like, yeah, we're done, fella. Because it just started pouring out. The relationship of dreamers to the Fade is complex. Even when entering the Fade through the use of Illyrium, mortals are not able to control or affect it. The spirits who dwell there, however, can. And as the Chantry teaches us, the great flaw of the spirits is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. They create what they see through their sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, peoples, and events, which, like the reflections in a mirror, ultimately lack context of life of their own. Even the most powerful demons merely plagiarize the worst thoughts and fears of mortals, and build their realms with no other ambition than the taste of life. Really now. So the spirits in there, they're just like bastions of our dreams.
You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand
I wonder if
beside
that's the
Maker,
queen.
go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
I'm assuming this is the queen right now. Can I go up here and talk to her? Oh, it's a cleric.
I do not have time to speak at present, thank you.
Sorry. It is very pretty. I just wanted to talk to you. Wow, look at that. People praying. They do. Bitches do be praying, as they say. Kennel Master?
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
I'll give it a shot. What do you? Why do you think I can muscle just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
I'm surprised you even got her to go back in. Why do you think I can muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the Darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
I guess I'll try.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond.
Oh,
Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Oh god, he's gonna bite my nuts. The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as great pain. The animal is very ill. Put the bullet. Kill the dog!
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. I'm here for battle, nothing else. I might
There's
be
a particular
why.
herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Okay, do you think I have nothing better to do? Why don't you get it yourself? Will the dog be alright without it? Where in the wilds? I can see if I can find one.
In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Okay, so we got a quest for the hound. So there's gonna be a chance. There's gonna be a time when we leave the Ash Warriors.
Elf, what's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turnlow that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Whoa, look at this dog. It has war paint everywhere.
If you have business with the Ash Warriors, I suggest you speak to our commander.
The Ash Warrior leader.
Maker's Breath, another elf. What do you want?
Oh, I just want to talk, that's all. I happen to be a Grey Warden human, not some servants.
Congratulations. Not bad for an elf. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
I will leave you to your business. You don't look like the other soldiers in the armor. Can I ask you something? I will leave you to your business.
Thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Fuck you, bitch! They really are like the
it's
ones
good to have Grey Wardens
outside.
amongst us. With their help, perhaps we can push
They're
these
like the
things back
people that
underground
my
for good.
Danish folk told me about. Hey, you. Stop that. Rust. We don't do that. Can I go?
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Kolkari Wilds until he gives the word.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Sorry, I have my orders.
But Daddy, I love him. Damn, man. Alright. Whoa, look at this nurse. Lady.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
The lady. Let's see. We have to run. I hear them.
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Is it possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere.
Where's
I saw
Alistair?
them.
I'm going north. I have yet to find him. I swore, but you swore. You swore.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Thanks, Mommy. Alright, let's see. Can we go through here?
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Oh, where's Alistair at?
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner.
I
don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
You have... no, what?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Why would I want to help you? Tell me, well, why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way. I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Oh, he was stealing, wasn't he?
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
The hungry deserter. Alright, let's
Lucky
talk
dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Who is this? Why did he want to desert? Why did he want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why.
Oh boy.
He's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
Not wrong. We don't know where Calden is or wherever his name is.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I should go. Who is this prisoner exactly? I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right.
Oh.
I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care.
I
had
need
nothing
the
to do with
XP,
it,
I'm
though.
sorry.
If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
What a silly conversation. If anyone wants to know why he's burping, it's because of you.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
You're lying to me. You're lying to me. You're lying to me.
Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings.
Rain blessings upon me. You gave food, you obtained a hungry prisoner. What's the reason for this quest?
My belly thanks you. At least if I'm hanged, I'll have a little weight on me.
Oh, Jesus. What's this? Infirmary. There's a shop over here. The quartermaster.
Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could...
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Are you mistaking me for a servant? Because I'm here to become a Grey Warden.
Oh, yes, of course. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... it's simply been so hectic. I never
No
thought...
wonder. Okay,
Please,
okay,
pardon my
okay.
terrible
I
manners.
get why they said
I'm
they're
just
like,
the
oh, you guys
quartermaster,
became
a
slaves.
simple man. No one
Because they
special.
have them be errand boys. You're forgiving human for now. Perhaps you treat your servants more kindly. Don't worry about it. What kind of supplies do you have?
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course.
Okay.
So long as you keep it quiet.
I'm going to tell on you. What is the stuff that he has on supply? Like, I really don't understand that. Like, what's up with that? Look, I could have got heavy chainmail if I increased my strength, huh? It would have took everything that I had, though. Very sad. Doubled majority. Let's see. Enchanter's heavy chainmail boots, soldier's helm, enchanter's staff, mild lure plans, improved trap making, rock salve of animal tallow that smells foul and is filled with tiny hard rocks. Rock salve increases your armor and physical resistance, but decreases the movement speed and attack speed. Interesting. A firebomb. A soul rot bomb? What? Soul rot? The fuck? Yeah, that's what I say to that. Soul rot? The fuck? Yeah, I'm not using my bow. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not using it ever. I'm selling all these. Yeah, just fucking sell it. Who gives a fuck? Fuck these. Sell this too. Give me gold. Keeper's ring. +1 to dex. Can't equip item to this character. Converts all damage to fire damage. Really now? Small amount of flying delirium. Restrictions magic. I can't use this. Can't use any of this. Alright. Just sell that shit. Get them out of my inventory. No need for it. Studded helmet. Keeper's ring. Sell back. Let's see. I have 5 gold. What can I... Double baked mulberry crunch. With a lovely melted cheese topping, double baked mulberry crunch is absolutely irresistible. At least if you're a dog. Restrictions. You need the hound. We'll buy 1. I think we do get a dog. Firebomb recipe. This is all poison making. Buy that, just in case. I might dip into poison making, then. That might be something I dip into, then. The stick brown users smell like dirt and herbs. Resistance to nature damage. We'll just buy that. Creatures it hits. Well, I'll buy one of these. I'll buy one of these too. I got tons of stuff. I do. You know what? Part of me wants to buy Glamour Charm. This minor magical charm captures the viewer's attention and oh, pretty. What is this? I don't even know what that is. Great sword, maul. two-handed. Strength. I don't have enough strength to wield this. Damn, man. Damn. So I'll just buy it for the future. How about that, huh? 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, missile deflection. Alright, we'll buy that for the future. Why not? I'll invest in strength later on, I guess. Oh, man. Look at that. Tons of stuff. Quartermaster. Let's see. Who are you? Tranquil?
Welcome, young man.
Hello, Nyquil. Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend.
Oh.
I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
So, Tranquils are enchanters, or Tranquils are like him in general? What going into the Fade does to them, I'm assuming?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Because magic is powerful and dangerous, and you guys are the reason why the Darkspawn is here?
Beyond its power. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
What? So, magic in this world is just a portal to you getting messed up. That's so... what?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
That means this was happening all the time, then. Just the act of being a human, you can't even learn magic. Learning magic in this world sucks.
You might feel differently were you a mage.
I feel badly for you.
You do? I feel nothing.
Yikes!
As the name suggests, perhaps we may speak of something else. It is the practice of folding. The Tranquil have learned their runes. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with. Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become.
So I can enchant my weapons later on. Okay, that's pretty interesting. The Tranquil. Why? Why be a Tranquil? Like, the idea of being a Tranquil seems like it is... it sucks. Sucks badly. Joining the Grey Wardens. Right? Can I... Why can't I move the map? Collector Wilds. Dog Kennel. Duncan's Fire. Loghain's tent. King Killian's tent. Which I haven't gone to. I've gone to the infirmary. Let's see. Let's go here. There's Alistair.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
He doesn't
what her reverence desires
remind
is
me
of
of
no
what I thought he
concern to
was.
me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
By the King's orders.
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
What did I walk into?
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You're a sassy bitch, and I'm a sassy bitch. OMG. Let's see, you're a very strange human. I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
We haven't met. You must be Alistair. Don't worry, I'm no mage. Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, the Dalish. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
Did he tell everyone I was sick and dying too, you bastard? Why is this guy just, like, talking to everyone freely about me? That's kind of spooky. Kind of spooky. And you must be Alistair. How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair.
This is
the new
very,
Grey
very
Warden.
weird.
Though I guess you
in
know
our
that.
backstory,
as the junior member
I was
of
a
the
coward.
Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
And, like, he didn't really get to see me fight. What? Is he going to be like, oh, yeah, I heard you. I heard you fighting down the corridor. Quite powerful. Quite powerful.
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you.
Oh my
so I'm
God.
curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Oh, yeah.
I've only fought them once up close. And that was before the battles here started, which Duncan has kept me out of so far.
Hey, we had the same amount of experience.
Tell me, did you find them as monstrous as I did?
I don't know how monstrous did you find them. Hideous, dangerous, but killable. I wasn't afraid. They die like any other creature.
You'll be at an advantage then.
I was
Most
scared. I was
recruits have never
shaking.
even seen
If I didn't have a mage with
Anyhow,
us.
whenever you're ready,
Mage.
let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
The argument I saw was about you don't have any company to do. What about the other recruits? I look forward to traveling you. That argument.
With the mage.
Pokey
The
pokey.
circle is
Interested,
here at the
interested.
king's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Wait, Templars are mage hunters?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.